Okay, we are at the Top Out Brewery. We are mashing in with some Simpson's malts, yeah?
Yeah, this is our malted wheat that goes into our berry Saison today. We've got a bag of that.
Let's get it in. We get mashing. So Michael, I really like the way that you're mashing here. It's kind of
very manual.
Very manual. Look at that. You've got the hot liquor evenly being spread out all over this lovely mash tun.
More or less evenly.
More or less evenly.
And you just give it a good stir.
Absolutely.
And repeat until all this is in.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Good old manual. Look at that.
Hi, I'm Michael from Top Out again. We're brewing our berry Saison today with Simon. We're just mashing in. We've done most of our base malt, the pale, and now we're going to add a little bit of crystal malt just to give it a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of body. It's not much because we want our beer to be quite light and fresh, not too sweet. But we're going to get a fair bit of tartness from the berries that we're going to add later in a week's time or so after fermentation. So a bit of crystal just to balance things out.
The colour and body, yeah?
Colour, body, sweetness, and shame you guys can't smell this, but Simon, it's nice and
beautiful.
Sort of caramelised sugar. Lovely stuff, crystal malt.
Absolutely. Let's stir that in. Okay, Michael, what's Dextrin malt?
Well, we're adding a little bit of Dextrin malt to our mash just now. It's just to give head retention, a bit of body. It's just, yeah, unfermentables in there basically that will keep the head and not ferment, so give extra body. It's just 15 kilos of it. Yeah, just
okay.
so your beer doesn't look flat in your glass, basically.
Nice head, get a nice head, body. Does it add to carbonation as well?
No, not at all. No, carbonation is a very different beast.
That's okay. Okay. You guys who watch my channel on a regular basis will know that when I come to a brewery, there's nothing more I like than to try the wort. Should we have a first look at the beer, the wort, and give it a taste? Here it comes.
There you go, look at that.
Look at that. Okay, so that's a first look at what the beer may look like. It's a berry Saison, so we've got to add the berries, and it's going to be purple.
It won't look like this.
It won't look
purple,
like this.
Exactly,
it'll be purple,
yeah. Pink,
but
purple. Yeah.
This is a first little look at the beer, then.
First runoffs, quite intense. It's richer. These are the first runoffs before we add the sparge water. So this is
try that. I love it. It's like I imagine that's how they invented Ovaltine.
Yeah.
I imagine that's how they invented Ovaltine, because some brewers like the wort in the winter, especially in the cold winter mornings.
Yeah.
And I imagine that's how they kind of did it, that Ovaltine, lovely, rich, sweet drink.
Get the maltiness. That's all Ovaltine is, and a bit of sugar.
Yeah, and a bit of sugar.
But it's mostly barley sugars. So, happy to carry on. Should we start the transfer?
Let's transfer. Let me grab the camera, and I'm going to just show you quickly what Michael's about to do. At the moment, Michael is... Let's have a look in here first. There's a look at the start of the transfer. So at the moment, what Michael is doing, let me show you, is he's recirculating
to filter any bits out.
To filter any of the bits out. And now he's gonna switch a couple of valves, so it goes from, it stops recirculating, and then it goes over into the hot liquor tank, yeah?
Yeah. No, the
kettle, sorry, the kettle.
And there you go. So we're gonna just fill that up. Start with some water, which you're gonna see, and bring it to the boil. Add some hops. Chill, ferment.
Job done. Okay, Michael, what we've got going on here?
We're sparging at the moment. We just started to sparge, so the runoff is going at the moment. And as we run off, we've got all this lovely sugary wort sticking to the grain. And what we want is get all this lovely sugar that we can then ferment later on to create alcohol that of course we want. We're going to add some more water through the sparge, the rotating sparge, if you can see that now. And we're just adding some more water just to wash the sugar off the husks of the grain and have a more efficient brew basically, and bring the beer down to the right level to what's later going to be the ABV, the alcohol content where we want it to be. Excellent. Hi, we are now adding our first load of hops. It's Admiral, our bittering hop. You notice the copper is still filling, it hasn't started boiling yet. I like adding the hops, the bittering hops, early, before the boil starts for two reasons. A, it keeps the foam down a bit, as you can see, and also as the pH level changes when it starts boiling, the wort somehow, I don't think a lot of people have understood why, somehow the wort retains some of the hop characteristics, and you will get some of the flavour, in this case some sort of orangey flavours of the Admiral a bit as well. Just going to stir that in, and there you go.
Quick look at the rolling boil. Look at that.
Some hops swimming around in there.
Yeah, you can see the hops swimming, and it smells fantastic again. So the reason why we're boiling, Michael?
Is to extract the bitterness from the hops and to sterilize the wort,
okay,
and to solidify the protein in there so it drops out and doesn't make your beer too cloudy.
Okie dokie. Brilliant.
Hi, this is Simon at Top Art Brewery, filmed by Michael, and he's just about to pour our hops in for our berry saison. We've got a nice bucket of Tettnang hops there, and on you go, Simon.
Should we get him in? Look at the boil. Look at that lovely boil.
And there they go.
Look at that.
Lots of fresh whole leaf Tettnang hops from Bavaria in Germany. We might just give them a quick stir.
Get them all in.
Boil them for another 10 minutes and we're done, and we can transfer into the fermenter.
And drop that yeast in. Get that yeast in. Let's give them a stir, shall we? Look at that.
Just so they're all nice and soaking in there. We don't want any dry hops floating on the surface.
No.
Are there to do the job, really?
Look at that. I could stand and do that all day, like a monk in a Belgian brew house. Cheers. It's time to dig out that mash tun. Smells great. We'll get so far down, then there'll be a case of jumping in. Well, I don't have any wellies, do I, Michael?
So I can jump in, alright. That's normally half the fun of getting an assistant brewer in for the day, so they can do all the dirty work.
Oh dear. To put the hat on this brew, as I like to call it, we've got the T58 Saison yeast. Should we get it in?
Just chuck it in. Sprinkle it in there. Yeah, spread it out a bit nicely. And that's gonna turn this into beer. So far we've only got sugar solution, really.
Okay.
With a bit of hops in it. And
right.
Now we're gonna turn it into beer. It's gonna take about a week, and then we're gonna chuck all the berries in there. Cherries, raspberries, blackcurrants, blackberries.
In this very mash tun.
I'm going to tip it right in here.
Fermenter.
Yeah.
In the fermenter. Amazing. Amazing. Cheers. It's been a great day. Really enjoyed it here at Top Out Brewery. Drunk some great beer. Enjoyed brewing with Michael. It's been a good day. Cheers.
Yes, my fault.